Alright, what's up guys, Big D Boss and Personal Boss on the internet, and you're seeing me play SimCity 2013 right now. And you say, Boss, why are you playing this game? It's not too popular, you don't see much gameplay of it anymore. Well, it's because EA has decided to shut down the originator of this game, Maxis Studio, at least their main location in Embryville, California. And you say, well, Boss, why does this matter? It's just another game studio. Well, Maxis wasn't really just another game studio. Maxis is what created some of the most successful games of all time. And I was never much of a player of these games, but I certainly respected what the studio did. Now, you say, okay, I understand that. But why does this matter? Let's take a look at the history of Maxis before we just start going off about it. Maxis was founded in 1987 as a small independent game company. And then about, give or take, a decade later, EA decided to purchase Maxis. And with that, you now see what was mostly an EA-produced line of what was the original Maxis game. So, 1991 you had the original SimCity, which was a Maxis game. And then, move it further along, you go and you see games like The Sims, the original Sims, which was once EA decided to go about purchasing that, they moved it to their own division. So basically, as this release of news comes at an awkward time with the Game Developers Conference going on right now, it just makes me continue to think, what is EA going to do next? Origin is not a very popular platform, certainly not the power that Steam has as far as you go for PC gaming, and many other aspects of really what was so good about EA for so long. In any division you look at it, it's just not there as much as it used to be anymore. I mean, we know that I'm a sports guy. Half of this channel, or at least a good portion of this channel, is dedicated to sports. And I look around and I see some of the best game franchises for sports got entirely gutted and destroyed by EA. Now, is it all their fault? No, but could they be blamed for a large bit of it? Yes, they could. So, for example, we all know the NBA Live franchise was very popular for a long time. And it wasn't until EA started to kind of fray from what they were doing that you saw 2K take over. Now, note, 2K has made much better games than Live has, and especially in these newer versions of Live, the rebirth of Live, as I like to call it, it's nowhere near. NCAA football, you can't really blame EA for that. That's more of just the NCAA having to take care of their lawsuits and litigations. But that was a great game, and they were really starting to do something in NCAA 14. And then, of course, Madden is Madden. But we're not talking so much about that division, because that division is still very profitable, just based off of Madden alone, the EA Sports division. Talking about Maxis now. Maxis made some more recent games, such as Spore and SimCity 13, which I'm playing right now, even though SimCity 13 was partially EA Studios alone, but Maxis was involved, because it is their game. For the most part, The Sims 4 involved EA's game. And I know the traffic's bad in the city. Please don't look at that. But as I was saying, Maxis, once EA put them on the back burner, it was kind of you could tell it was coming. Whenever SimCity 13 came out, which is this game, it got ripped so bad for being an always online DRM based game, and that was especially once the time we were first seeing things like this. And whenever you had the original proposal that the Xbox was going to be that, people did not like it, and that's what I think hurt this game so much, which hurt the reputation of Maxis at EA, in my opinion. Now, fast forward to games such as The Sims 4, which came out in 2014. That was a game that whenever they added aspects or took out aspects that were standard in previous games, then you have to worry about, is it going to come later in a DLC, which The Sims is known for having ridiculously expensive DLCs of late, which is another thing that hurt The Sims. And even though The Sims are now primarily a EA operated franchise because they have their own studio, everything that Maxis has made, EA is nearly killed. Now, The Sims is still incredibly popular, and it will continue to be incredibly popular. It's one of the most popular simulation games ever made, and probably ever will be made. So, what I'm looking for in the new EA and the new Maxis, whatever comes of that studio, because once again, Emeryville was their big studio out in California, and that's what EA is shutting down. They will still have the Maxis name, but there won't be much original Maxis blood to it, if you will. What is going to come from this is what I'm looking to see. And I'm thinking that we will not see another SimCity, or it will come out as some entirely different game, based largely off of the SimCity ideas. But honestly, it's a sad day in the gaming world. We lost a great pioneer and a great innovator. And hopefully, whatever EA decides to do, will live right by them. Once again, guys, it's Big T Boston. I'll be back later. Also, if you see over here, this little purple window, that's by Top Mass Entertainment. He's featured in my channels. Go and take a look at him. He does some gameplay. He does some nice stuff. A little bit more gameplay focused content. Doesn't really do much tech news, but if you'd like to see gameplay, go check him out. Anyway, guys, Big D Boston, personal boss on the internet. If you like this video, or you like any other videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.